in this
Here
one.
let's see how this one's going. So where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're halfway through the sixth in here, so we've got a wee bit of movement going on here.
Yeah,
McCaffrey
title
out
picks
first.
is just picked. Yeah, McCaffrey was out first in 6 of the drafts, I think it was, out of the 8.
6 or
So
8 was it? And then it was Chase and Allen with the other two.
I think it was something like that. Yeah,
I
might have
mean,
been 5, but yeah, I think it was 6.
if I had the 101, I'd have taken McCaffrey 100%. If I had the 101, I would have taken Christian McCaffrey. He's due an injury, though, is he not? Is he not due an injury? I mean, those injuries that he had in Carolina, and then he's had a run of nothing, It's. I hope he doesn't. I've got him in some dynasties. I hope he doesn't, and I love him as a player, but if I had the 101, I would be sitting with McCaffrey saying, please don't get injured, please don't get injured, please don't get injured.
I am saying that, yes.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good start, that Everett, isn't it? Because Kelsey 212, absolutely no issue with that whatsoever. Kelsey's the man, and Lamar at 301. I'm not one for taking Lamar quarterbacks this early, but it's
You've got Debo in the
there's a lot of
501,
points to be had
so
there.
yes.
There, there are a lot of points to be had there, and with those first three picks as the season goes. But what else? Got Allen's went what? Allen's went 105 here. I mean, I
105.
think Allen will go in the first round in most. Laporta going in the first round's McGonigal. That's a big one. But that's the big thing here, isn't it? Really,
Yeah. The thing is,
Cup
with it,
going
Ken, at
203,
112,
203.
201, there's not really much of a difference because you'd pick them right after each other. Ken could easily be in the 2-1. So you can.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's a bit
It's
of a.
nah, I get that.
There
Still
has been a
first
lot of
round
running
though.
backs, so
It's
there has been
you
a
know
lot of running backs.
a lot. There have been a lot of running backs away here. It's you Cup going there in 203 as well. Del Boys, obviously, what I
Oh,
was
your
saying in the
boy.
last one, but yeah, no, I don't mind that. I don't hate that because well, I would he would have probably get back to 310 to be fair, but I don't hate it because as I say, I think Cup will bounce this year. I really do. And as I say, I like him going before Harrison, but Harrison getting to the 2-9 there, that's going
Yeah.
to be later than most leagues, I would think.
I think that is one of the latest ones so far. Yeah.
What? Look at all the
Well,
linebackers going.
I know they're all going for the big points. That's what I said. That was the
What?
5 in the last one. There's got 2, 4, 6 before you get to the end of the 5th round.
I mean, I get that they're important players and they are important players and they score a lot of points. You've got to get them in, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's when you feel comfortable going. It's one of those ones. If you want the proper big boys, I guess you have to go this early.
Yeah. But also Dave Hendry's
Certainly
got
lost.
Amon St. Brown, Hurts mixing. Then he's gone for a Lucan and Okereke who basically never leave the field. And they do get plenty
Yeah,
of tackles, so
yeah, yeah.
it's a good one. But
My
I think
problem with that is that there are a lot of linebackers that score a lot of points. I don't think there's enough of a gap between the real top ones and the kind of middle of the road ones. They're going to score you
well,
points. They're not going to, you know, they're not going to win you. They're not going to win you the OrkneyBowl,
no, but
because the other team's going to have linebackers that are scoring points as well.
there is a gap from about 4 that will consistently score you points. Because
Yeah,
some of them
and
will
they'll
get
score
you
you points
15
right the way
points.
through.
They'll consistently get you 20, 25 points, which is probably more than what the odd receiver might get you unless you get one of the top ones. So
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, every team, with 12 teams in the league, every team's going to have linebackers that are scoring decent points, or should have anyway. Yes, some are going to have off games, but in general, you're going to get kind of the 8, 10, 12 points, from them. If you've got, like, for example, Laporta or Kelsey at tight end, and you're playing against I don't know, Fryermuth, that could win you the game. That could win you the tie. I don't
well,
see.
actually, funny you should mention that. There is somewhere in the draft where somebody has started off Laporta and Kelsey in the draft.
Really.
No,
Do you know what? You can play them in the. You can play
in the
your
flex.
tight end. in the flex. So I've got no, and they get an extra half point. I don't have as big an issue with that as I have two linebackers going in the fourth and fifth. But
in the first and second round.
it's. I mean,
In the
it's
first,
those two linebackers are going to score him a lot of points all through the season, So,
yeah, it's
and
a
they'll
good running
be
back. It's the tight
apart
end
from
one's
bye
pretty
week,
good in the sixth round. So yeah, that's it.
What else have
It's
we
all a
got
bit
in
by
here?
week, but
What else who have we got? I mean, again, the running back start. That's how I always used to start my drafts. Running back.
yeah.
It's my normal way, and I've started wide receiver, tight end, and this one, which freaks me out a little bit. But I do like a running back start, and I've got to say, Hall and Etienne, I really like. I mean, I really like Robinson and Taylor as well. Taylor's going a bit under the radar this year, is he not?
Well, I was talking about this about Everett before we lost him. That I do like Taylor, but Richardson does like to run the ball.
He
So will
does.
that'll take carries off Taylor? And how good is the defensive line? Because he got bugger all when he was playing last year. They spent all that
Yeah.
money last year and they weren't good. So again, hence why. But
No, they weren't. They weren't.
same with Richardson, the 502. I have picked a quarterback in one of my two picks later on that I've had, and I was going to go Richardson, but he's too much of an injury risk. Ken, the way he
I
runs,
mean,
the way he plays, and
I'm heavy on him. I'm
yeah,
heavy
but
on
I
him
just
in Dynasty. I've got him in like 5 of my Dynasty leagues or something like that. It's ridiculous how much I've got him. So I'm hoping that the injuries don't come. But
thank you.
it's a massive worry, Johnny. I agree. It's a massive worry.
Cool. Thank you, W. And regarding Matthew, if you just give him my details and I can add him to the waiting list. I think we have a queue of about 3 or 4 players in case somebody pulls it. So hopefully nobody
Right.
does. You never know, might get enough to get another one. But yeah, so yeah. Thank you for watching, Matthew. And hope you
Yeah,
subscribe and carry on. We're up to 102 subscriptions, by the way. So here we go. Not everybody from the Orkney Bowl
102
is actually
subscriptions,
subscribed though.
96 team league, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, but not everybody from the Orkney Bowl is
Yeah, that's
subscribed.
it.
So it's a bit crap that way. But we
Anyone
do put a
pulls
lot
out,
into
and
it.
there will
So
be anyone pulls out,
because
and the spaces will open up, and we'll let that be known. But yeah, I mean, there's
yeah,
two teams have got two tight ends here.
yeah. I
But
do.
where do you
I've
stand in Ingram?
Donegal actually. Ingram.
Yeah, I
Well,
like it. I like it.
I nearly took Ingram with the pick, but then I went for a wide receiver instead because Ingram. Well, he was awful with the Giants. He couldn't catch a fucking cold. But
It
but
was really good
with the
last year.
Jaguars, I know he was great last year, and he got another year's contract, I think. So obviously he's playing year for year basically. So
It was
and
kind of under the
Lawrence does
radar
like
good
him. So
last year, though, is the thing. So I think he's going to go a lot later than that in a lot of drafts. What's
well,
that? He's
hopefully
went here 604. But yeah, he could be a sneaky one that comes up, and I mean, he could be tight end one this year. There is a possibility.
good. Well,
Whereas
did he
I
not
mean,
end
Kittle,
up was he tight end 2 last year or tight end 3? He was pretty
he,
high up in the
he
tight
was one
ends
of the,
like so.
he was right up there.
I thought
He
it's not
was
number
sneakily
one.
up there. And
He
I
was
had
pretty
him in Show
high.
Me the Money, and I didn't realise he was scoring that well.
No PPR in that one though. So
Yeah, Kittle. I mean, for me, there's just too many targets in San Francisco for Kittle. And I don't. I think Kittle's a great tight end. I really do. But he's a great blocker, and they use him for doing that a lot. They run the ball a lot. They use him for that. He'll have his games. He will
he
have
works
his games, but
receiver.
he'll have too many quiet games for me to be drafting him in the 6th round.
Yeah, he's a fun
Kyle
player to
Pitts is
watch.
the same. I think Pitts will be much better this year. I think he will do better this year than he done last year. But I fear that he's just not. You've got London there. Mooney's came in. Robinson's going to demand a lot of the ball. I don't see. I think he'll be better than
Yeah.
last year, but I'm not sure he's going to be the bust out.
Well, that's it. He's busted so many teams in the past, apart from his rookie year. So it's
I,
a
I
hard one
agree
to
with you. I
trust.
agree with. I agree with what
I wouldn't.
Everett said there. Kittle's great for baseball, but yeah, he's too much of a risk for me to play him week in, week out. And if you're drafting him in the 6th round, you're playing him week in, week out.
So,
You shouldn't be
who's your
drafting him in the
favourite
sixth
team?
round, you know.
Who's your favourite team
So
so far in this one? Then?
again, we've got to see. Oh no, it's Hudson St Brown. I thought that was Hudson Brown stack again there. What's my favourite one here? So what have we got? A lot of running backs for Ramsdad. Oh, what is Samir White? Samir White. Oof, that again. He's going to be a bell as it stands. He's going to be a bell cow. I know Matson's there, but what's that line going to be like?
Well, precisely.
What's my
It's
favourite
Vegas.
here? I think Worthy's going to do really well as well. I like that pick, but it
Yeah,
does
but
seem a bit
I do
early
like
to me.
Hollywood Brown as well. Look, and he will get the targets too. So, and Kelsey.
If Super Gibbs didn't take Edwards, I'd be tempted to go there because Bartley Pacheco's good running backs, and I think DK is going to be DK again this year. You know, I think he's going to be the man. I have to take Greaves here. I think I know that I'm on the fence with Lamb, but he is a superstar. I love Williams. I love Olave. I love Collins, and I think Richardson could be an absolute cheat code if he doesn't get injured.
Well, I'll like to pick one in this because I didn't pick one in the last one. But if it wasn't for the 5'10" pick for Derek, that would be my favourite team. Then you've got Gibbs, Cup, Evans, Walker, and Cooper. I'm just
Yeah,
not overly keen on
I
Warner as
do
a
like, I do
5'10".
like that. I do like that start. To be honest with you, I mean, I know I'm not entirely high on Mike Evans, but Cooper's going to do well this year. I think Cooper will have a great year again. I love Cup, albeit very early. But yeah, no,
Don't
that's a
mention
good
that,
start.
Matthew.
Yeah, it's difficult at this point, as I say, because it's all the superstars that are getting picked, you know. So everyone kind of looks decent. But I'll take Grieve for now.
Oh yeah, I never noticed Wales actually. Jefferson, AJ Brown, Henry, Waddle, Moore, and well, Pitts. But,
It's Pitts that
yeah,
put me off there, and Moore to an extent because there's too many targets there now.
and to be honest, you don't know how well Caleb Owens is going to play
Exactly.
because it's
You
a
know, and
rookie. I mean, he could be a Bryce
history
Young, or he
dictates that
could be
rookie
Stroud.
quar-
So,
rookie quarterbacks as well. They can look good and they can have good games and they can look decent in the games and not be good for fantasy as well. You know, and I fear that might be Caleb Williams this year. I think he's fantasy. He'll look good on the pitch and he'll win them some games, but I think he'll be low scoring games, and I'm not sure just what his fantasy.